Hey everyone, it's April Garwood from Banana Moon Studio. I'm here with this week's studio update. Today is March 31st. So I didn't do a studio update last week, and because honestly I just didn't really have anything to talk about. A lot of times in this business things are going on in the background that are like not ready to be talked about yet. And so like I'm currently planning an event, but it's not time to share the details, and I'm working on a pattern, but it's not time to share the details. So I'm kind of thinking that instead of doing a weekly studio update, I might just move to popping in when there's something to share about instead. Just because I think, you guys don't really want to hear me come on here every week and say, well, there's nothing I can tell you about right now. So I may be moving more that direction. However, this past week, so I've been working on a sweater design, and unfortunately I had been like working away on it, just enjoying the crocheting, and I'd gotten several rows in, and the design just wasn't working. And so I had ripped the whole thing out, and as often goes, when we have to rip back a whole bunch, we just want to put it down for a while. And I definitely am going to be picking that back up this week and seeing what I can do to make it work. But I just put it down last week and didn't work on it again for a while. But what I did do instead, I had somebody that commented on a blog post a few months back asking for a tutorial for a sweater of mine. And so I decided to put some work into that. So this design, this is Stigler Sweater. This is a 2X size, the size that I wear. So Stigler Sweater has, it uses the sedge stitch, which has a really pretty texture. This uses a worsted weight yarn, and it's a traditional pieced sweater, which means that there's a front panel, a back panel, and 2 sleeve panels, and then you have to sew that together after you've made all the panels. And so somebody was asking for a tutorial for that, and so what I put together last week was a tutorial just for the sleeve. So I made, this is the extra small size, the sleeve. Of course, it has to be seamed together here and then sewn into the sweater. So I put together that tutorial last week, and that is available here on my YouTube channel. I've also been asked for a tutorial for either the front or the back, and I'm hoping to get to that this week. So that is available here on my YouTube channel. And then in addition to putting together that tutorial, I updated the branding for the pattern and the photos, and made a few tweaks to the free version on the blog. Nothing big, but just a few small things. So that is available this week. On April 7th, so in about a week, I have a new event that will be starting. It's going to be an Easter event. I will be back either late this week or early next week to share all the details about that event, but there will be prizes, so that will be fun. I also wanted to share today just a couple of ideas for Mother's Day. I sent out an email last week with ideas of things to make for Mom, and I was just going to share a few of those today. So, it depends on your mom and what she's into, and it depends on whether you crochet or knit. But this shawl is a knit shawl. It's called a Ralston shawl. And you can see that the white sections are like an eyelet lace. This is made in a, I don't remember if it's considered I don't remember what weight. I think it's called Remix Light. So I want to say it's maybe a DK weight, but it seems thinner than that to me. So maybe Sport. It's a very good size shawl, but you can wear it, to the front like so, or you can, wrap it to the side, or you can wear it to the back, however you like it. But this could be a beautiful gift for your mom for Mother's Day if you're a knitter. That pattern is free on my website, or you can purchase an ad-free PDF if you prefer that. So that is an option for mom. If your mother is into a kind of Western aesthetic or theme, my cowhide pillow would be a great choice, which is, it uses tapestry crochet to make the cow spots on it. I also have, but I don't think it's out, I have a coaster set, or well, it's just one coaster, but like you can make more than one, that goes along with this pattern. So that would be a quicker option if you're looking for something to make for mom. Another option would be my very beautiful Gracemont cardigan. This is a granny square cardigan. There are 4 sizes in the pattern. This one is the 2X. There's a larger size than this one, or 2 smaller sizes than this one. And you can make it for just about any size person, but of course it'll be more oversized on some than on others. 2 of the sizes don't have the half triangles here just because of the way the sizing works out. 2 of the sizes do have the half triangles and the row of squares here, and then 2 of them do not. But anyway, so Gracemont cardigan would be a really great option for your mom, but be aware that any granny square project is going to have a lot of ends to weave in. So factor that into the amount of time you're going to need to make it. There will be a lot of ends to weave in on this sweater. So those are some great ideas of what to make for mom. Heads up about the upcoming event and about the new tutorial that's up on my YouTube channel. So that's what's going on this week. And then, like I said, I'll be going back to that sweater design I was working on and kind of starting again and seeing if I can get it to work out. So there you go. That is what is taking place at Banana Moon Studio this week. I hope all of you have a lovely week. Bye.